how we going? Oh, still staying strong, brother. Still staying strong. I love that. G'day, Evie. Hopefully now everything's... Well, I'm not gonna say working correctly just yet. Oh, here we go. It looks like it's connecting. Give it a second to see what happens.
Hello there.
Hi, Evisno7.
Always bringing something. Yeah, listen, you can't make progress without making some mistakes. Constantly trying to upgrade this thing. Also, I may or may not have gotten a green screen background so that I can green screen my full body into the streams when we do the VR stuff. Oh, it's fine. Looking forward to the VR streams. Oh, I'll be putting clothes on. If yeah, no, I'll be putting clothes on. I have the body cam streams. Is that the right word? I feel like it isn't. But I'm gonna keep on saying it. Base cam, hand cam, body cam. I feel like one of those videos where they're trying to prove they don't cheat in Call of Duty.
Hi, Mark Jones BK2DK.
We've hatched nearly 3,000. Yeah, dude, nice, nice. How many more to go? Wait, have you got new shinies yet? Oh shit, dude. Well, maybe in the next 3,000. Now to, of course, color match this Pokemon with the Pokeball. We do a little color matching around here, don't we, chat? When it comes to our Pokemon. As long as the colors are fucking red and white. Remember, for over 1 month? Yo. I need to have the, the hand glowy thing to put my hand hard out. I need a button for that, mate. I kind of want to invest in a stream deck. I'm just too cheap for it. I gotta do the proper thing and see this thing that I've got, this dusty old thing. It's like a little keypad. I can have everything on it. I just have to go to the trouble of printing out little stickers or something like that, and then writing on it exactly which button does what. It's hurting my soul. It should have happened, but it's a random number generated. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's a god of RNG, Mark, and you need to start praying to it. I mean, you probably haven't even sacrificed anything to it yet, right? That's your problem. The god that's been sacrificed to is a happy god.
Hello there.
Hi, Skittles the Cockatiel 5.
Skittles. Guess what, Skittles? Guess what, my friend? You might like to hear what I've finally gotten into the stream. My friend. Can you guess? Can you guess, Skittles? Why don't you tell me? Why don't you respond with a message? With your guess. I've been sacrificing my sanity for this racing game. Nice. It's a lie.
Skittles,
I'm
the
gonna say it's
Cockatiel 5 used command line.
gonna do nothing. My god, this thing is gonna really make a lot of people happy on the stream. Trash man, what the fuck? Brother, I was talking about the green screen. I bought a green screen backdrop so that I can green screen my own body so that when we do our VR streams, you can see me in all my heroicness, my action star cool guy-ness when I'm doing all the VR things where I feel like I'm amazing and doing cool things. So I can only assume that I look pretty dang cool doing it too, so you guys will probably enjoy it. Can't imagine anybody saying anything different. Still no goon command. Evie, who's a good girl? I don't think good girls use goon commands, do they?
Hello there.
High Calp Wreck.
I need Tracy. I need to ask Tracy. Stuck on these nuts, present them. As a president would often say.
Hello there.
An American president.
High Indolama 0.
Llama, let's go, brother. How are we? How you feeling and everything? How's the health been? Oh my goodness, give us luck, llama. We need our lucky llama. I've been, this is the second day at this beast. Good, my man, taking it day by day. Good, enjoying everything. Make sure to enjoy every minute. No, I haven't. Has everything been okay with Evie? Well, maybe something might have been up. Yeah, yesterday.
0 used command.
It didn't say much. An anxiety about death. That seems pretty normal considering. Yeah. I mean, yeah. This was a very traumatic event. It wouldn't be, I don't think it'd be unusual at all for you to fucking have some residual, issues for it for a little while mentally, you know? Physically been well, eating all healthy stuff, W. Yeah, I went a whole week without caffeine, and then I had one coffee today just to give me a little bit of energy because I was kind of worn out today. It was pretty good. It's like, damn, feeling pretty good after this coffee. It was only like 2 teaspoons. I know because I've got the exact measuring spoons that have like it leveled off and stuff, and I started using that as as my official teaspoon for coffees, just because I treat it like it's a more of a D-rug. Feel like I can have the monster tomorrow. Yeah. Dude, I'm so glad that I gave my system like that week, and then I could feel that that feeling of it again, and then I don't want to use it for like maybe at least 2 weeks next time.
And all Armored Zero used command lol2.
Depending on the coffee level, it can be quite strong. True, but I think like I was having the exact same. I always have the same like Nescafe brand, and I was doing like 4 to 6 a day. So that's kind of like my body's used to it, and then I cut down for like a week at half a teaspoon, and then I gave up for a week. And dude, it was smooth. Like maybe a few little small bits of maybe a headache on 2-3 days, but I couldn't be certain. And like, man, it was 9-day difference compared to the cold turkey monstrosity that I did. It's a good cut there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's about the percentages and stuff. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to like get back into that kind of like caffeine-free life where it's more about I think this time, like, because before I was like really regimented and strict and just wanted to clear out everything, and then introduce the coffee. But this time around, I think it's more. I'm just gonna be like. I can have one like once a week, and like as long as I stick to that, like all those extra receptors that have grown and my tiredness and sleep and patterns should all just normalize to like a person who is essentially without caffeine, because it's not caffeine on a regular basis. By the way, I finished Goblet of Fire. Nice. What did you think about it? That was the one where they had the battle, right? Between Dumbledore and Voldemort. You know what I need to watch? Or maybe we need to watch, Evie, after you finish the Harry Potter one. We need to watch Fantastical Beasts and Where to Find Them. I think they kind of like spun off into like more of like just an old school Harry Potter movie with like some young Dumbledore and stuff. Youngledore. Wolf Solo Narcotics 1K. What did you get me to 1K likes? Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, and appreciate the follow. So the chatbot's treating you as a second-class citizen. Well, I'm tempted to wait until Saturday, so I'm not exhausted during my shift. I reckon, Evie, if you want to like put your best foot forward, you want to get maximum energy and everything else, I reckon abstain just a little bit longer on that caffeine, and then maybe just go for that hard hit the next day, because it'll hit harder and you'll be able to push more. And I'm sure if you're like working hard and quick, people will pay attention to that, and it'll look good for you. Do you want to put your best foot forward? When I quit coffee, my crutches was tea because it's similar. It's still a warm drink with some caffeine. Yep. Yeah, so like I reckon that's a good step down. But I feel like if you're drinking caffeine on a regular basis, it shows to have negative outcomes for your sleep, and your sleep is one of like the 3 fundamental pillars to your health with like, I don't know, diet and exercise. So it's like diet, exercise, sleep. I think those might be the most, like the critical 3, if anybody can... Wait, I wasn't paying enough attention. Did I capture that, or did I kill that? I killed it, didn't I, chat? Damn you. Damn you, Heatran. Rinse and repeat. It was such a good movie. The little Voldemort looked like one of the Sphinx cats. And Cedric. Oh my god. Yeah, did you... Yeah. Poor Cedric. And now, once you finished watching that, I gotta... You were there when we saw the Harry Potter AI ones. I need to queue up some more Harry Potter AI ones. And you can really get them. Yeah, I gotta watch Fantastic Beasts. I saw the first 25 minutes. Yeah, I've seen like the first like half an hour or something like that of it, too. G'day, Megan. Pokemon Platinum was my favorite Pokemon game ever. W. Yeah, we're trying to do a Living Origin Dex quest. And so we gotta catch every Pokemon in the first games they appear. So that's what I'm going for in these old school ones. I moved out, really? My motivation has gone up, which is good. Yo, fantastic. How's it, living on your own, llama? Alright, don't knock it out. Don't knock it out. Just give it a slap. Nice. So this thing is steel fire, right? A Heatran. That's pretty cool. Cool typing. I like fire. And steel.
Eversnow 7 used command again.
Then before trying the star moves. Oh, nice. You've got it all planned out. I like that. Bro, does anybody know if when you hatch an egg, if it makes a certain noise in Gen 4 to signify shiny? Yeah, does anybody know? I'm not sure. I feel like I would assume not. For such like an old generation, but I don't know, to be honest. I never had shinies. I think it sparkles after it hatches. Mark. If not, check the summary for the red star. Yeah, I think maybe he wants to like to only be watching something and just use the audio cues, I don't know. Oh, I suppose at the end of the day you just... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you just hatch them all. Not really pay too much attention to it and then only check it when you go to put them back in the box. So you're not doing the additional work. And I mean, hatching 6 eggs is nothing compared to the 3,000 you've already hatched. Yeah, it's good. Moved in with my best mate, which is pretty cool. Hell yeah, it's a quiet household though. Didn't really socialize. Just getting used to that. Otherwise, all positive. I'm so glad to hear that, mate. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Come on, Heatran. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like the chatbot's connected to TikTok, but I can't be bothered fixing that now. Well, I feel like these days I've been doing so much that when I jump onto stream, it's just I kind of want to unwind and play some video games, chill out. Hopefully catch a Pokemon. At least one per stream. This is insane. Man, Regigigas has 345 HP, crazy. You know, this whole time I was paying that little attention to the HP getting restored. I always thought it was just going up all the way. How's the all-listening bot going? Good, good. I was looking at improving the wake-up detection word, because it's a little bit inaccurate. So it needs to hear the wake up word, I don't know, like 50% better. So I was just looking at the different ways to do that. It seems like one of the ways I've tried to, by giving it multiple different audio recordings of me, hasn't been very good. So I'm thinking about doing the next thing, which is to actually like train some sort of voice model, which apparently is like the fastest, most accurate option, but also like the most difficult one. It's not that difficult, but yeah. So I was going to look at that for improving the accuracy of it. And then I've also added, I've added telemetry, so I've added like information about how long each part of the program takes to run. And that way, now that I've got like that idea, we can work at using that data and constantly rerunning that test as we tweak and fix different components of it to hopefully bring it all the way down to like a very short interval. So it's, as soon as I say the wake up word, I can just start speaking and it just listens to everything and it all works and just sends it off to the AI. Because right now, it seems like there might be a little bit of too much of a delay. Like when I say the wake up word, then I have to wait, and then it'll make a bleeping sound saying like, oh, it's listening now. So the MVP is done, so it works. Now I need it to like, it works in the most minimalistic sense. Like it's kind of shitty, but it all works and it makes it so much easier to now improve on the different aspects and get it working good. So similar to Alexa, yeah, pretty much. But it's not going to be as, yeah, I suppose I could, depending on the platform, give it like access to tools to do things for us. But like, I don't want to, like, I want an AI, like a voice assistant type thing that will leverage other assistants in addition to, so whatever's best at doing something. For instance, survive my foolhardiness. Dang. So there's this AI chatbot that made huge waves called OpenClaw Eevee, and it's so cool. Like you pretty much give it its own computer and it can like control your computer and do things. And you just kind of like send it messages over Discord and you're like, yo, could you like research this thing or something? It'll open up like a web browser and do all the research. So it's essentially like an amazing AI assistant, and it's so popular and so many people have built different skills for it, so it can do so many different things. So I'd want to use that as like the thing that does things. Whilst my one would be more about interoperating with the stream, so it can like send messages or read messages from the stream. And yeah, always just be listening in the background. So it's as frictionless and fast as possible. So it's just so fast. And the backbone of my one is it runs a local AI that's really smart that recently came out. And that does everything locally. And then if it has to talk to like some online AIs, maybe it can censor some of the information before it gives it, and etc. And it can be like that middleman for me, so I just like bark off one command and it comes back. So right now we've got it so it's always listening. I say the wake up word and then I tell it something. So I call it Jarvis AI, so that's the wake up call. So Jarvis AI, tell me what the weather is, and so it'll take that, it'll take the voice, it'll stop listening and put itself back into like the wake up mode, waiting for you to say the wake word again, and then it'll give the transcript of what you said to just any of these AI models, and then it'll give back an answer, and then it'll show it on the screen. And then, but in the future, in the soon future, especially for the stream, I'm gonna need it to actually speak. And that speak will be like a much more condensed, shorter version to like so because it's on the stream, I don't want to like say too much stuff unless I ask for more information about it, so we can like actually ask questions on stream and hear some sort of answer. So like I think that would be really cool, but even just for my own personal life and stuff. I wanted to see if I could get something similar working on Android. I've been playing GTA San Andreas for the first time. Yeah, how do you find it? Make sure to do all your workouts to get like a buff character. I think also like it helps with like the stamina and stuff, right? I can't remember.
Armored Zero used command lol.
So good. Clunky as hell when that's GTA, yeah. We gotta be GTA streamers, GTA 5 streamers before GTA 6 comes out too. I haven't played GTA 5. Damn, I wonder if that's got a good VR mod, chat, eh? Damn, a good VR mod, another mod that makes it like, got like modern updated graphics and stuff. I was playing GTA 5, yeah. So, I was looking at, before I jump off, I want to watch like a VR video. I've been watching them off stream and I figured I'd watch one on stream as well. I'm trying to decide which VR game to play. So, as much as I'm loving the VR mods, I want maybe a more frictionless entry into the VR streams. So I don't want to like be messing around with a bunch of stuff because I've already bought that green screen background. I need to like set that shit up and then dial that in with the just thinking about the work. Precious time when I can be playing video games. Black Cat Magic 26, thank you for the follow, mate. How we doing? Couldn't you just something super hot? Honestly, like the games that really appeal to me. What's g'day? Playing Horizon 5 is in VR. So like the games that really appeal to me are more really just the regular, like normal games that you find like AAA games where you go exploring and stuff. And honestly, like those ones are pretty much all those VR mods. Like goddamn, the Jedi Fallen Order VR mod, that's like really high up there for me to play. Because I played Super Hot before and it was fun. But yeah, no, I looked up the Batman Arkham Knight one and it was very adamant that there was no modding or anything I could do to get the... Because it's like a MetaQuest 3 exclusive, which absolutely sucks because the game looks so good. I was even thinking in my head like, oh, is it that unreasonable to get a MetaQuest 3 now? Like it's like a little side upgrade or something, or it is an upgrade from my VR headset, I think. I don't know, I have to look at what the latency is with the VR streaming, the PC streaming. Like having the nicer lenses would be cool. Higher resolution. What I really want to do also is there's the Pimax Crystal, which is like a really high resolution headset. It's pretty expensive and heavy. I really want to be able to A/B test that one. So test that one and then test the MetaQuest 3. Because I feel like maybe a lot of ones are around like MetaQuest 3-ish. And that's apparently like a pretty good high resolution screen. So like I don't know if it's like worth the trade-off, like if I love it that much. I had one of my viewers, Wolsey. Shout out Wolsey, YouTube, Kick, and TikTok, I think. He actually switched. I think he tried it and he didn't like it. And he was playing, I can't remember, I think a lot of flight sims. And was it flight sims or racing cars? I think it was flight sims. And he said that, yeah, he really noticed a difference with the Pimax Crystal, and he's glad that he got the higher resolution one, so... I think it's like double the price though, maybe like 800 for the MetaQuest 3, like AUD-ish, and then maybe like 1600, 1400 for the Pimax Light Crystal. That is double the price. Damn, we ran out of the balls. I'll throw one luxury ball. Because they look cool. Yeah, any VR recommendations, Evie? I can't remember if you've played VR too, right? Who here has played VR or knows anything about VR games? In my opinion, I don't think the time is now, but the time will come one day, in the next like 5 to 50 years, where as a gamer, you're doing yourself a disservice not to have VR. Because it truly is a way of experiencing games and having fun with them that you've got no other... Yeah, there's no other point of reference. I don't know if it's just Star, but GD7 PSVR is really good. Nice, yeah. Nah, not these days, nah. But one day I'd like to get a steering wheel again, Llama, and play some racing car games. I've never played VR once. Oh, okay, alright. It's very fun, especially when you play like a proper meaty game. Like literally like a game that was like just a regular release and then they've ported it to VR. Those are the best. And Half-Life Alyx. I'd smoke you in GD7, yeah, and I'd vape you in Titanfall 2, bro. But we shouldn't be endorsing bad habits in the chat, you know?
High autistic helicopter.
G'day, Heli. Put you in the kitty litter. Me and all the other... What is it called again? Toxogondiplasmosis? Me and all the other brain parasites that come with owning a cat. I'm glad about that burn. Gives me that option. What the flying What the heck? How much damage did that burn do? That's a reach. My cat is clean, no parasites here. Oh, that's the brainworms telling you that it's clean, bro. It's already they're already controlling you. It's too late. It's all good, brother. It's all good. One second, guys. Oh my goodness, I'm done.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Evis no 7 used command again.
If you get into racing car games again, you should try endurance. Oh, nah. Is that one of those, like, race for 16 hours, 8 hours, or some shit like that, Evie? Oh, nah, I'm good, mate. I feel like I'd forfeit after the first 40 minutes. I wonder how many calories you can burn playing VR games. Oh my god, that does nothing. I'm glad I made sure to pay attention to that. So out-leveled, false swipe, and then against steel, they're not very effective. At least an endurance track, like the 24 hours of Le Mans circuit. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I think I know the Le Mans one. I think that was in Gran Turismo 5. So I played Gran Turismo 5 with a wheel. A lot of it's GTA 7 and you have a direct drive wheel. Yeah, it's like a force feedback type thing. Llama? Yeah. I used to have that. Like a Logitech one with the pedals and the shifter and stuff. Oh, that was cool. Nope, not max revive. Even regular revive, we're going to use the revival herb. That's a workout, yeah. Just be glad you're not playing a sim with a controller. F's in chat, please. F's in chat. Poor Evie. One is cheapy, I mean high-end one with gears instead of rubber bands. Oh, really? No, I'm not familiar with the high-end ones. So, like, they really fight you, do they? Nice. That's cool. I'd have to probably put it on easy mode, to be honest. I wouldn't put it to whatever the realistic setting is. I mean, I'd try it for a bit, but I feel like if I'm always gaming on it, I'd probably want, like, something easier. At least to begin with. Oh my god, I wonder how thick your forearms would get, Llama. I wonder how good of a practice that is. I wonder if you can, like... What about if you do a racetrack and have that, like, set to maximum and you're, like, with heaps of turns, and then right after that, you play the mirrored version of it, so that, like, you're getting the exact, like, opposite, like, so everything's, like, evened out with your, like, your grip and stuff. I wonder.
Llama Zero used command lol.
Logitech, 3 nanometers of torque to a direct valve, can put up to 12. Damn, 4 times the amount of force is insane. Playing through MotoGP 19 on my Switch. Wait, MotoGP 19 oh, yeah. For some reason I was thinking about, like, The Sims, actually, Evie. I was thinking, like, The Sims type game. Okay, yeah, no, I mean... controllers are... Oh, on your Switch, using the Switch joysticks and stuff? No, I take all that back. You know, do you have a Pro Controller or something? No, that's... That's cancer, bro. That's terrible. I hate that. I hate those... Using those Switch joysticks. Just... so bad. How's the Switch 2 joysticks, Llama? How's that one, bro? Please tell me they're better. Like, I remember trying to play Metroid Prime 4, like, I think it was the only really FPS type of game that I needed to use the joysticks a lot. And it was so difficult. Need that 12. This is ridiculous as an example. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, like... Yeah, I wonder what range of simulations you can do and stuff. Like, there's some really old cars that people like that actually do have, like, super difficult, like, without any power steering or whatever. I feel like there's... Yeah, I feel like... Oh my god, yes. Yes. Thank God. Heatran, the Lava Dome Pokemon, 5'7". What in the... That is... Is it when he's, like, on his hind legs, or is that just him on all fours? It's nothing but tail with this guy. Don't worry about that 5'7". He's got that tail stuck right up. It dwells in volcanic caves. It digs with its cross-shaped feet to claw on ceilings and walls. It's nearly 1,000 pounds. He could have his own American reality TV show, this thing. On TLC. Heatran's still taller than me. It's... Listen, it's like counting your hair with him.
Used command lol 2.
With his back of his tail. Listen, you may not be taller than the back of a Heatran, but you're definitely taller than the front of one, so... Never played this in with a controller. What? Yo! Lara, can be a steering wheel, let's deal with that. Okay. No, dude, playing a... Listen. You guys don't know jack, bro. Have you guys ever tried playing a fucking car game on a mouse and key? With a... Yeah, with just a mouse and key? Bro, now that is the worst. Like, you guys don't even know what true suffering is. Now that is unplayable. Slav! Oh my god, how did my... greed tingles not happen? Thank you for the heart, mate. How's life? Still no Pragmata, no worries. Yeah, nah, I've missed the wave. I've missed the wave of Pragmata, bro. You're gonna come in with these day one exclusives to me, Slav. Please, brother. I need to write this down. You know what? You're making a terrible digital assistant. I'm gonna ask my own digital assistant to remind me. Still worth it to check it out? Oh, no. You know my rules for streaming, Slav. You know my rules. I'll wait for the next day one release. It's an Xbox or something like that, so yeah, actual Sims and shit. Yeah, yep. Well, hey, listen, Evie. Why don't you just, once you get a job, then you can save up some money, and then you can get... Maybe just get a cheap PC, bro, I would say. Like, try and get it... Oh, man, fuck the RAM prices, eh? How are they going? I heard that they dropped a little bit, but I haven't been paying much attention to the RAM prices. Yeah, maybe you need a console instead, man. Might be the better thing to do. Might be... I don't even know what the prices are. Do you think it's like 50% more dear to build a computer than it is to have a console of the same equivalent specs? I mean, if you like something like Callisto Protocol or Dead Space. Yeah, I thought Dead Space was really cool, and I wanted to give Callisto Protocol a go. I want to play VR, Slav. Slav, I got a nice big VR. I've got a green screen, like my mouse pad here, but I've got it for the wall. I want to do VR streams. God, Chad, I'm so tired. What's next on the quest? What were we supposed to do again? We were supposed to evolve some Pokemon. I also need a better TV, not gonna lie. Yeah. I'd say, go with PC or console first. Because, you know, like, monitor is important, but it's not as important as getting your game in immediately. I'm not even going to bother with the order back there. Let's see, who else that needs to evolve? I swear the only one we've got is that Gibble that's going to take forever. It's literally only the Gibble.
Hello there.
Hi, Ryan, friend official.
Oh no, Togekiss. That's gonna take a while, right? It's friendship and then something. Ryan, how are we, bro? How things been? Still been playing COD? Typical Japanese games, less horror-like title, sci-fi scenario on the moon, yeah. How romantic, Slav? Just buy one with a stand, put it in front of your screen with a seat. Phone with a stand. What's that for, Lama? Is that me? Okay, the Weevil with the claw. Chingling doesn't evolve into anything. Yeah, I think, wow. We're this close to being done for the Pokedex. I think I'm done with evolving. Except for this, one of the worst ones to evolve. Oh no, wait a second, hold on. Do I have to level up 2 of them? I need to check my other games, but that's going to be tragic. If I could level up another Gibble. No. Oh, surely that can't be the case. I don't even want to think about that. You mind Logitech steering wheels and pedals with a stand, place it next to nothing. Really, can you now? That's awesome. I caught for a year now, too busy. Yeah, what have you been busy with? How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, bro. Doing pretty good. I'm trying to give up some caffeine. We're doing alright. Ubisoft, but it's massive entertainment. But I like Star Wars Outlaws somehow. Yeah, and a huge seller, which is an indicator for another bad game. I've been, bro, honestly, Slav, I've been really thinking about... I wanted, like, the simplest experience for... for the first VR stream, but I'm so tempted to just do a Unreal Engine 5 PC normal game and have a mod for it that the community's already done and really fleshed out. and one of the top selections, one is Hogwarts Legacy, but that requires a lot of messing around. And the other one is, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So like the first one. I'd seen somebody play it, and it looked pretty good. It looked pretty good. Like, oh man, using the lightsaber to reflect and reflect back people's shots, that's going to be so much fun. Pieces sound, setup sound awesome, it gets expensive quick, and the game's obviously really difficult. Games are difficult? Do you mean like using mouse and key, or? Nice, hit the jackpot. So when Gibble has that, Lucky's is there. Yeah, iRacing is really difficult. Is that like really realistic or something? Is it more realistic iRacing? I mean, with a steering wheel. Oh. Okay. Well, but it's more like a Souls, like Star Wars. Yeah, and I feel like it'd be really fun with the lightsaber. I had fun with both of them, but the second was not optimized well for PC. Yeah, I remember that. There was a mess. If for 30 FPS on console, it was awful on PC. If iRacing is used by professional driving, yeah.
Single Armored Zero used Command LOL 2.
I was going to complain too much about playing on the Switch. I got hold in quality with my controller. Red Bull ring. Nice. I'm gonna kind of pretend like I know what that means. Alright, we're gonna switch out for the Chansey. This is the EXP Mama. Alright, there's my sweet EXP babe. But I don't know, I still prefer the Outlaws experience. Really? Because I looked at some of the gameplay and it looked cool, but for me, I was so much more into Jedi, the Jedi Fallen Order series. More freedom, cool mechanics, nice graphics though. Yeah, I should give it a go then. That's still really good with the joysticks, 100% Eevee, 100%. In fact, if I could give you like a medal or something for being the first person to use the Switch joysticks without developing arthritis, I'd give it to you, mate. That's unbelievable, bro. My hand still feels sore just thinking about holding those Switch controllers with the thumbsticks. It's like, who did they test these out on? Such... ugh. Oh, Nintendo. Well, it would have cool Jedi mechanics though, for sure. It's fine with him now. No, I will not. Unless I'm a Mandalorian, mate, I will not be any part of the Star Wars universe unless I can use the Force, okay? I must be a space wizard. It's my destiny when I play a Star Wars game, dude. In fact, I should make you watch this VR video anyway. I'll hop off later. Have a good one, Evie. Talk to you soon, mate. This has been one tough egg to crack. This chance here. Good XP. Well, exploring on different planets is fun so far, even some of the side quests. Really nicely done. I wonder if they've got a VR mod for that game. Now you got me curious. I'm gonna quickly look that up. Is my PC off? Weirdly, it was off. Space combat is more like an arcade game, which is okay though, yep. PC gamers are stinkers, to be honest. What the hell? Where's this guy fucking coming out swinging for, mate? What, moved out of mummy's place and now you think you're a big boy? This guy. Spend more time setting the game up and making it work than actually playing. True, true. But that's all part of the fun. She brings for no reason. True, true.
Kindle Armor Zero used command.
I don't know why Windows is so sensitive. It's because they've got like a range of different hardware that they have to support. Whilst like PlayStation and stuff, they've just got the one hardware. And that just causes like a bunch of issues. Apparently. Also for developers as well, like when they're trying to get the game out, apparently. I was listening to some Valve developers talk about the upcoming Steam frame and stuff.
Hello there.
Hi, Counter Bison.
Yeah, Kiana, maybe send her a message. She came into the stream yesterday or the day before. And she seemed like she was relieved that her exams are over and stuff. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's the end, and maybe we look up Star Wars Outlaws. You hear about the Windows update on laptops recently made them restore everything? What is restore everything? What does that mean? No, I hadn't. Oh, we've got it in VR, Slav. Slav, we've got it in VR. Hold on, guys, let me... I'm just gonna watch this. What the hell screen is that popping up on for? Just drag this over so I can read which one. Normal. Okay, let's see. Eurogamer? That sounds like somebody Slav would like to watch. Oh, Voodoo DVR. Slav would probably like to watch him more, but he doesn't seem as... Your browser can't... What the fuck? I don't have wide volume. We've got a problem. Let me just wait for this license thing to go down. Holy how dare you? How dare you? That's no more tab shaming. Don't look at that. In fact, oh, I'm already missing my tabs. Never mind. You get back in there. You're safe. You're safe amongst the rest of your family. Because of a Windows bug, like erase everything on your laptop. What the fudge? That's crazy. Play a few times. Your PC might work. What do you mean PC might work? The PC works fine. What the fudge? Bro, this is some sort of fucking console supremacy over here.
Thing up here, the speeder. This is what I've wanted to do the entire time. Ride a speeder bike through an open world Star Wars game in first person VR. I could go normal view, but first person's the way to go.
Whoa!
Oh.
This thing has some
Okay, off to a yo, off to a horrifying start.
She looks terrified.
Never mind, Slav. Never mind.
This week's episode of Ian's VR Corner. I'm Ian Solo, and it is my pleasure to be able to bring you a look at the brand new update for Luca Ross's Real VR mod, which brings Star Wars Outlaws into virtual reality. Here I am in Kay Vess's living quarters, and I tell you what, it is an absolute treat to be able to insert my face virtually into this Star Wars world that Ubisoft has built, because it is incredibly detailed. Being able to look around at all these props and etchings on the desk. Look, there's a little picture of Nyx on the desk there, seeing all the dust motes floating around. It's really cool. It's an absolute treat, but there's an even bigger treat with this mod, because just added is the ability to change the camera mode to not only a little bit closer up so we get to check out K-Vess and her tattoo and her bruised knuckles in detail, but, my friends, one of the biggest complaints about Luke Ross's mods recently have been that they've been in third person only. Well, check this out, friends. Look at me. I'm first person in a Star Wars. I am now K-Vess, I guess. So now look, I can look in at this table. I can see that Nyx has been drawn there and, I don't know, some other characters. I can come over here and I can look at this little digital display going on this screen and check out the wear and tear around the button, the dial. I walk through all these dust motes floating past. I can read this data pad. Okay, we had a deal. But best of all, I can also... Oh, he's run off. I can also hopefully check out Nyx in first person soon too, but let's take a slow walk here past these old gonk droid shells, all rusty. Space candles there. There's Nyx. Come here, Nyx. Nyx. I don't think I can pet Nyx yet. I think I have to wait for this intro bit to be over. But look at this. You got all the flies flying around and the graffiti.
Imagine paying double or triple for a console, having double or triple vision. True. I mean, I'd say maybe the games are half to a third. So I reckon the games are much cheaper, which is much better. For better tinkering potential, better graphics,
first person VR.
better selection of older games, huge, much larger library.
You're leaving a lot of money on the table.
So occasionally the cutscenes will pop in and take control away from me. I'm skipping all these. I've played through this bit about 5 times.
Yeah, I'm tempted to get a MetaQuest 3. I'm very tempted to get a MetaQuest 3, bro.
Space window effects there.
I don't know how good it is at PC VR though. And that's where I'd want to play most of my games. I'd have to do some research.
There's Nyx. Look, hello Nyx.
VR mod for Outlaws? Yeah, dude.
Your big old face.
Yeah, Slav. Because I've been really wanting to... I'm going to play a VR game next. And so I'm trying to decide which VR game I want to play.
Jowls. And I want to go and check out this guy's soup quickly because it looked delicious.
God, I love... It feels good to be in the Star Wars universe,
I can't
eh?
believe this either. I'm in Star Wars Outlaws in first-person VR, buddy. Now, obviously, there's no motion controls.
What are those things called? Those twiddledings? Twinks? Those things... That thing's with the two tails on their heads.
Like you would if you were playing flat, but you get the benefit of being able to...
The one that George Lucas likes a little too much.
Space maggots in great detail. I don't know about cutting that meat up on that surface there. It looks really dirty. I'd hate...
Is there jiggle physics while you run? It's an instant refund if it isn't.
Food. I'm making myself hungry. Here we are, Canto Bite. Nice fireworks. So I've got this game to... You could probably get this running in quality mode nice and easy, to be honest. Can I send... Oh, I can send Nyx to go fetch that now.
Is this guy recording at 30 FPS? It feels like it's a bit stuttery.
Pet.
60.
Oh,
Make sure I set
I
it.
can't physically go down and pet Nyx. We need to go to Pre-Ban's shop to repair the data spike, which is going to be difficult for me.
I think it looks cool, Slav, but I don't know.
Getting lost in the
I guess I need to see more combat and stuff.
I want to look at everything. And there's a little sweeper droid going around.
Damn, the immersion, bro. The immersion. He's right, like, once you're in the world, you just pay more attention to it. You just notice details that you never noticed before as you're playing the game.
Look at this cool R2 unit here. Or whatever.
Is he recording on the MetaQuest 2? No, I can't imagine so.
None of these are working.
I don't think so. I'm not sure, though.
Check out the Gonk droid. This one's working. Gonk Gonk.
It does do the feeling when you get max wanted level, okay.
Buttons and its weird little mouth port. Awesome.
It's giving me GTA vibes.
Wow, that's an R2 unit.
And Death Troopers are sent to hunt you down. Oh, wow.
You have to buy some plums, some nuts. I don't know what they are. Space nuts? Space balls? Maybe. Hello. Can I sell some stuff to you?
How's it going?
I need
There's a lot of these
many
twink
credits.
decks. What are they called
This is
again?
the arcade.
Twillions. Twillions? I think they're
Check
called
it out.
Twillions.
I probably shouldn't play it because it'll cost me money, but I love it in here. It's kind of like smoky and dingy, like an Earth arcade. You even like hear the noises of the arcade machines as you get up close. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, mate, how's it going? Fancy
Damn,
going
even
out
for
to
aliens,
see
this
you
guy's
later?
got a face,
Oh,
eh?
that was insensitive of me, wasn't it? I'm sorry. All right, I've got enough money. It's off to Preben to hand it in. Ooh,
Okay, Preben. I have the credits.
and I have the skip button. Oh, this is a cool looking ship. It's like a minimalistic.
How's the audio
type
for you
one.
guys? Is
I wonder
it
if
that
it's
loud?
Like an extended lore thing or an actual thing.
Is it loud enough, guys?
Films Or, well, that's just made up by Ubisoft, but looks pretty cool. I wish I could sit in it in real life or in VR, but mainly in real life. All right, next it's time to go clubbing. Hey everyone, I want to go get pissed. Wait.
Busy night?
You're not getting in, Kay.
Oh, what?
Club's already got enough rats.
Oh, you absolute
Really
asshole.
funny.
Fine, I shall have to make my own way
We'll
in
find
then.
our own way in.
That's what I said. All right, how's the hacking stuff
No
work in
going
this?
back now.
Oh, still in VR. Okay, that's actually fair enough. That mechanic.
Let's skip ahead a little.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay,
wait, hold
sorry.
on. See some climbing.
Ah, yeah, I forgot. I put a setting on that puts it to third-person camera.
Ah, yes, we've got our cute little companion. Love it, love it. Always need a cute little companion in Star Wars Ace-Lav.
This just means
Is this our... Is he going to stay with us?
Oh, you don't have to keep messing with
Do your
the
thing,
camera
just
controls.
like I taught you.
I can hear him, but
while
you're
you're
louder,
playing
which
the
is...
game.
Yeah, that's
Short
perfect. That's how it should
for
be.
you, which is a very nice little quality of life addition that Luke Ross has put there. Hey, go press the button,
Hit that
Nix.
button, Nix.
I said that. Stop. Jeez. Look, is that a stormtrooper up there? That picture.
See, if he was not playing in VR, he would never care to look at these details of the graffiti and stuff.
Textures wrapped over the geometry here. Makes everything look kind of lived in and grimy. Oh, a space toilet. That is.
Good night, Llama. Have a good one, mate.
I'm not
Good
sure
seeing you
how
again.
comfortable that would be to sit on. I feel like you'd slide off, especially if you were drunk, and you don't want to slide off while you're having a poo, really, do you?
Here we are.
All right. I'm Ian Solo. Nice to meet you. Just be warned, I do shoot first. That's why my relationships don't last very long. Tee hee hee. Oh yeah,
At Casual. We come here all the time.
sure do. I love acting casual. Oh wow.
We're close. The identicard is in the boss's office.
This is like the Hitman level in Berlin, but slightly less people and more aliens. But still, it was quite cool coming in here and, like, you know, being able to see the band playing. You got people dancing. Got the people waiting for the bar down here. Very atmospheric. Space dance here.
Look
I'm in.
at that. Here they are. Oh, come on, Preben. Your plans didn't have a pressure
Uh-oh.
switch.
It's K-Bass!
Ferric,
All right.
this is bad.
Press right trigger to shoot. Okay, so the aiming is done.
Yeah,
via
yeah, I think so.
gaze. So I look, and where I'm looking, I shoot.
Oh, I hate
And I
that.
like the fact that the gun kind of
I hate
appears out
that.
of focus.
Oh, that feels... I feel like I'm out, Slav. If it's between that and playing Jedi Fallen Order with the lightsaber and swinging that around, I don't know, dude. I don't think I like that aim with your head, like where you move your VR head and then that's where you're aiming. I do not like that.
Cool. The depth of fieldy effect. Okay.
Should not
Got some
Impressive,
kind of
like, exfiltration of
stealth
Imperial
stuff
bases, yep.
happening. Let's
Yeah, no, it gives us, like, a good little glimpse of, like, the starting bits, you know? See a vibe for how it looks in VR. Excited.
Oh, mate. Look at that death pose.
Damn, capture card's just dying on me, I guess.
Mouth. I mean, I joke, but it's
Just on the fronts. Hmm.
would be awesome to play.
We lay low for a while. We
80-80
don't leave
construction
yet.
crane
Yeah.
thing going on. All the
Oh, to wiggle
buildings
the
and
cables around. Let's see what happens. Hopefully a good wiggling will do.
That's what you want from a VR mod for a game like this. It's actually working really well.
Now we're cooked.
Which is just a kind of byproduct of Luke's alternate more on than it does in the headset. But this looks so good in VR. There's a few glitches.
Okay. I think I give up, guys. I'm too tired for this. I'm gonna jump off. Hope you all have a good one. Slav, I don't know, Slav. Did you see when I played the VR mod for when we watched the video VR mod for Jedi Fallen Order? Because now that VR mod kind of blew me away from the get-go. Maybe this guy is just kind of crappy at storytelling.
Oh wow, that cool view.
But yeah, some of these things look pretty cool. Everyone likes a stealth mission. Ah. See you later, guys.